finally giving you a chance, huh?
What can I say? I'm totally irresistible.
If you say so.
Of course. On the other hand, it is just a concert and we are double dating, but, you know, it's a start.
No, man, it's great. We're gonna have a blast. Right, Jen?
Well, that is what I want to talk to you about.
That doesn't sound too good. I guess I didn't get that A, huh?
Well, not only did you not get the A, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you an F.
No, forget it. I would know.
Natalie, I was heavily into denial myself. Absolutely refused to believe that anything like that could possibly happen to me.
But I don't lose time.
Yet, my dear, it is the most incredible shock when you realize that there are entire people living inside you. Nikki Smith, Tommy Torrey, Jean Randolph, an utterly hideous woman.
But that's you, not me, okay?
Right. Oh, Natalie, I know we've been through a rough patch now, but I do hope that you believe me when I tell you that I love you so very much.
You do? Really?
Yes, I do. And that's why I feel I have to be honest with you. You have to know the truth no matter how ugly it is.
Yeah, but I don't...
You have a genetic predisposition to DID. Sadly, that's part of what comes along with being my daughter. I can't tell you how many times I searched and searched in Jessica just to see if she had inherited this hideous illness of mine. But, of course, she never got it because, of course, it turned out she's not my biological child.
Right.
Besides which, she had a rather comfortable and secure childhood.
Unlike me.
Exactly. Your childhood is a textbook case for triggering DID. That is, as long as you're genetically predisposed anyway.
Really?
Oh, yes. Natalie, the awful things that Roxanne did to you. All I need to do is see you with her now. And I can still see that she causes you unbelievable anguish and torment.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm glad that Jessica finally saw her true colors.
Indeed, yes.
But I don't think that I'm really that affected.
Ah, you don't know it because it is buried so deeply inside you. Honey, you suffered horrendous abuse at Roxy's hands. Just the sort of thing that can break a young psyche.
Look, I don't plan to have anything more to do with Roxy.
Oh, no, by all means. You keep Roxy at arm's length. Absolutely. Now, the thing is, with Rex living here in this house with us full time, that's my concern because whereas he might be a perfectly nice young man, he is also a constant reminder to your very wounded subconscious of a horrendous, damaging time in your life.
I suppose.
Yeah, and that's why I suggested that he leave. I mean, I'm afraid I didn't do it very well. I did it rather clumsily, as a matter of fact. But still, if you are susceptible to DID, which you are, it is vital you have absolutely no stress in your life. None at all. You simply cannot take that chance, Natalie. And that's for my sake as well as yours, because my heart would be broken if anything ever happened to you. It will be all right, though.
You think?
Yes, I think it will. As long as you do what I suggest. I think from now on, you just have to do exactly what I suggest.
Really think what happened to you could happen?
Could happen to my biological daughter? Oh, yes, I'm afraid I do. In fact, I've already seen signs.
Like what?
Well, I certainly have seen the good Natalie, but I've also seen the not very good Natalie.
Look, I know I was a louse, but I knew what I was doing.
But that's exactly how it starts. You know what? I don't think we should dwell on this. I think we just should worry about keeping stress away from you as much as possible, okay?
Yeah.
So about...
Am I interrupting?
No, Natalie and I were actually just talking.
Oh, I was just talking to Rex outside. I liked him.
Really?
Yeah, he's a pretty funny guy.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Huh?
He was telling me all these stories. He said, growing up with Aunt Corrine. He was telling me stories about you guys growing up with Roxy.
You know...
What did he say? What did he say about Roxy? What did Rex say?
He said that Natty took care of him.
Yeah, well, Roxy sure didn't.
Roxanne was a nightmare of a woman, isn't she?
He said you also had some good times, too.
Oh, I can hardly believe that.
He told me you played a lot of games together.
Yeah, well, we used to make pillow caves.
Yeah, and he said something about making cookies with sand.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have any sugar, and the sand looked the same, so... I can't believe I've forgotten about that.
Funny.
Gracious, all the things you were subjected to is no
And
wonder
we thought
you
Mommy should have the first cookie, so...
Oh, I bet she loved that.
Yeah, well, she had 3. She was really drunk. She had 3 before she even noticed.
Of course she was drunk. She was always drunk, wasn't she?
You know, she
Drunk.
still thought that we didn't mix the batter well enough, and... Oh, God, it was so funny. I can't believe I forgot about that.
You know, this is lovely. Just lovely, all this reminiscing. We were kind of just trying to wrap up a conversation. Do you think we could finish it?
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Okay, now, about Rex staying here.
No, he has to stay.
Oh, but Natalie...
No, look, I'm not going to ask him to leave, and please, don't you either. Look, I will do anything. I will look up anything about DID, anything I need to do for it.
What you need to do is get Rex...
I'm not going to punish him, or myself, or Jessica. We want to get to know him. I'm really glad that Ben came by when he did.
But I told the class over and over again that I would not accept their papers unless they included a thorough bibliography.
But I did my bibliography.
No. Christian, it is not in here.
Yeah. Oh! I know what I did. I forgot to print it up.
So then you still have it?
Yeah, it's on my
What? This doesn't sound good.
My hard drive crashed. I lost everything.
Including the bibliography?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Well, what can I do? That sounds like a total lie, doesn't it?
Well, if Shauna had come to me with that kind of story, I would know she was lying, but I don't doubt you for a minute. But, Christian, I can't accept the paper without that bibliography.
Well, I guess I can redo it, maybe.
To have it by tomorrow morning.
Oh, you'll have it, I swear.
Okay, you're on.
Okay.
Also, your paper?
Excellent.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
How would you feel about going to the concert by yourself?
No way.
I got a total disaster on my hands.
What happened?
Well, it's a long story, but the point is I got to spend all night redoing my bibliography for my psych paper, or I'd fail the class.
Christian, is there anything I can do?
Don't hate me for ruining our double date with Chad and Natalie.
You know what? It's fine. We don't really even need to go to the concert. Who knows? Maybe Natalie and Chad will just like being by themselves.
I'll live somehow.
Well, I'm really sorry, and I'll make it up to you somehow, I promise.
You better, okay? Because I am feeling absolutely suicidal right now. I mean, a date with Natalie Buchanan after pining for decades, and then it's like suddenly snatched away from me.
I'm sure you will do better.
Why? Is Cameron Diaz available?
Look, I will pay for the tickets for you.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just sell them. But I will be crying myself to sleep tonight. I just want you to know that.
Nothing like making me feel guilty, huh?
Hey, I'm only kidding, okay? Do what you gotta do. But I am gonna hold you to that rain check.
That's a deal. All right, thanks, Chad. Bye.
So why aren't you going to the concert?
There's something I really need to do.
Can I help?
No. You know what? I'm really glad to see you. I'll see you later, okay?
He's got a good sense of humor.
Really? A sense of humor? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, be fun having him around. Maybe we can have him stay all summer.
The whole summer?
Sure, why not?
Whoa. Well, I would think his aunt would miss him.
Well, obviously it would be up to her, but if he wanted to stay, we could call her. You could work your charm on her.
That's so sweet. I have so many things that I have to finish up here. Didn't you say you were going to the clinic?
Oh, the clinic, yeah. I gotta go play doctor.
Oh.
Maybe when I get back, you and I can play doctor, huh?
Oh.
Ooh, how's the physical?
How am I going to work this divorce angle? If he keeps doing that dopey imitation of Santa Claus. Who really gets to him? Asa. Okay, I could ask Asa to live here. Nah, that'd make me nuts. Besides, he's not even mad at Asa anymore. The only person who really gets his goat is Allison Perkins. She's in jail. Allison. Yeah!
Get you, Jen. I mean, you were really psyched for this concert, and suddenly it's like, what, who cares?
Well, I was excited, but when you invited Natalie...
Well, wait, is there something wrong with Natalie?
No. I mean, I think you guys would be great together. We just had this history, you know, and I don't think it would be a good idea for Christian and I to spend that much time with her. You know what I mean?
Natalie? What do you do? Work in the library after the semester ended.
You're not a loser.
No, I just had the bad luck of losing the bibliography to my psych paper.
That's tough.
Tell me about it. Either I redo it or Dr. Cummings fails me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well. So what are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to be at that concert with Chad?
Yeah, and fell through.
Ouch. You know, he was really psyched that you agreed to go with him.
Yeah, well.
And you're here in the library? What's up?
Nothing. I had to do some research for a paper.
Classes are over, Natalie. What are you talking about?
Don't.
Oh, now I'm curious.
It's just, well...
You better tell me. My imagination is starting to run away with me.
I'm getting ready for a paper I have to do for a fall class I'm taking.
You're what?
Yeah. Forget it.
Dissociative identity disorder? E? Isn't that what your mother had, Mrs. Davidson?
Exactly.
But that happened years ago. Why are you reading up about it?
Natalie, I have seen certain signs that you are on the verge of splitting into separate personalities.
Because she's my mother, and, you know, I want to know everything about her.
Then why were you keeping it a secret?
Family, you know, and it's private. And I guess it's a little embarrassing.
I suppose. But seriously, that's old news.
I know. But I mean, with all the trouble that she and I have been having lately, it just, I don't know, it seems like if I know more about her, it can help us get closer.
Makes sense, I guess. Except she's the parent. If you ask me, she's the one that should be knowing more about you, trying to get closer to you.
You know, you always know the right thing to say. So, how's that bibliography coming?
Well, I could use some help.
Oh, I'm probably not the best person to ask.
Right. I don't blame you. Do more schoolwork when you don't have to, and it's not even yours.
No, it's not that. You know what? Forget it. I'd love to.
You sure?
After everything you've done for me, of course I would.
All right. Let me go get the rest of my stuff. I'll be right back.
All right. Christian and Natalie were all friends.
Yeah, Natalie and Christian are friends. Or something like that. I mean, she's always hanging all over him. I told her to stay away from him.
You did?
Wouldn't you if some other woman was hanging all over Antonio?
Well, it depends. I mean, if Christian and Natalie are friends and maybe she didn't have anyone else to go to.
No. It's more than that. She's after him. I can tell.
Well, maybe you should discuss it with Christian.
No, this is between me and Natalie.
Well, I gotta tell you, Jen, if Christian values his friendship with Natalie, you run the risk of looking like the bad guy here.
I've got this under control.
You sure?
Yes, Natalie said she would stay out of Christian's life. So there's nothing left to discuss.
I can't believe we're done. Without your help, I would have been here all night.
Ah, you're exaggerating.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, computer did all the work.
Hardly. You're the best, Natalie. Thank you. Mwah. Thanks again, Nat. I couldn't have done it without you. You're a lifesaver.
No, you are the lifesaver. You know what? You made me feel useful. Like I matter. Like I'm not a basket case.
Come on, you're no basket case. You're fantastic. And one of the sanest people I know.
You really mean that?
Absolutely. Look, I better get going. I gotta go type this up for Dr. Cummings. Thanks again, huh?
Not so fast. Agreement. You were supposed to stay away from Christian.
I know.
Then why aren't you?
Talking about
Save it. I saw you two together in the library.
Christian had to redo his bibliography. I was helping him.
I don't care if you were giving him CPR. What part of stay away from him don't you understand?
We ran into each other. It wasn't planned.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, wait. You're saying that I went looking for him?
In a word, yes.
You know what, for your information, I was already in the library working before Christian ever showed up.
But you didn't have to stay there.
That is ridiculous.
And you did not have to kiss him.
I didn't kiss him. He kissed me on the cheek, okay? This is ridiculous.
I'm not finished with you.
Let go of me.
Whoa, hey. What's going on? Wait, whoa! Hey! What's going on?
Nothing.
What's going on, Jen? What are you doing to her?
What am I doing to her? What about what she's doing to me? What about what she's doing to us?
What are you talking about?
You don't know.
No, what is Natalie doing to us?
I saw you two together at the Stacks after I asked Natalie to stay away from you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You asked Natalie to stay away from me?
Yes.
When?
At the quarry.
But I thought things were fine between you and Natalie.
I know.
But they're not.
No.
Then why don't you tell me that?
Because I didn't want to get too involved. This is between me and Natalie.
What is? What are you talking about?
Every time I turn around, she's all over you.
Well, Jen, then it seems to me that I am involved.
You're just being nice. She's taking advantage of you.
No one taking advantage of me.
Okay, every time she has a problem, she comes running to you.
Jen, I think you're exaggerating just a little bit here.
She's hanging all over you all the time. Can't you see that she's after you?
No, I'm not. I swear, okay?
Oh, and that must be the truth, right? Because you never lie.
Look, this is really not making any sense. I thought the two of you had worked things out.
Well, we didn't.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
I don't want her hanging around you, or us.
What?
I don't want her anywhere near us.
Well, wait a minute, don't I get a say in this?
Not if you care about me.
Jen, you are way out of line here.
No, I'll just leave.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really sorry about that.
That's okay.
So why didn't you tell me about this before?
What do you mean?
Well, when we were at the library, why didn't you tell me about what Jen said to you at the court?
Because maybe Jen's right.
What?
Maybe I do rely on you too much, Christian.
Natalie, come on.
I always come running to you with my problems.
No.
I'm crying on your shoulder.
No, you don't.
Oh.
All right, once in a while. Big deal. Did I say I had a problem with that?
No.
Huh?
But you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. If I did.
No, Christian, see, you wouldn't because you're a nice guy. So you put up with me.
I don't put up with you, Natalie. I care about you.
You do?
Yes, I do. You're my friend.
Look, just because you said that before doesn't mean that you have to keep saying it.
It's the truth. You're my friend. You're going through a rough time. I want to help.
See, that's what I mean.
Natalie, you're my friend, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially when there's nothing for Jen to be jealous of. And we both know that.
Look, I appreciate what you're saying here, okay?
Good. Because I mean it.
But I don't want to be a problem for you and Jen.
You're not. You couldn't, Natalie.
I am. Look what happened today.
Don't worry about what happened. I'll have a talk with Jen.
Cris, you just got Jen back. The last thing you need to do is be worrying about me, so maybe I should just do what Jen wants and not see you anymore.
No. No, I won't let you do that.
Christian, come on.
You're my friend, Natalie. Simple. And no one tells me who I can or can't be friends with. Not even Jen.
Man, this is like so over the top. How devoted can you be? Go away.
And who knew Bo was going to be so righteous? He's going to be like no help at all getting me out of this marriage. Ben, with all this lovey-dovey stuff, it is making Vikki stronger. And I won't have it. I will not let her take over again. Because the world needs me. I need me. Ben, with all this concern and his kindness, is going to wind up killing me. Hey, if he's going to kill me, I'm just going to have to kill him first. Well, now. Isn't that simple? I'll just kill him.
Natalie. Natalie?
Oh, hi.
You sounded so upset on the phone. Well, what is it?
Well, maybe something, maybe nothing.